Welcome to Dover High Schools. It's a big ECOL matchup between the Zanesville Blue Devils and the Dover Tornadoes. A night on which they're going to be honoring the undefeated team in the regular season from the 94-95 season. I'm Scott Robinson along with Judd Compton, and Judd, this certainly ought to be a great game.
Well, if you like the top-notch basketball in Division II, Division I, both teams have had great history, and they got some fantastic athletes going on right now. This is a place to be. This is ECO basketball.
All right, we'll come back and we'll take a look at our interview with Dover head coach Bob Von Kettle in a moment, right here on the Ferris Financial pregame show on TV2 Sports.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence and cars. We're cutting like knives in a fist fight. And I found you with a tear in your eye, your head in the curtains and heart like the 4th of July.
You swore and said we are not shining stars. This I know, I never said we are. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. We are shining stars. Carry on, invincible. We are who we are.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
In the nation, it's not always pretty. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we'll replace destroyed or stolen items with brand new versions. We take care of the heat, so you don't get burned. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs to order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
The moment they hand over the keys, the day a house becomes a home, the feeling when your dream becomes a reality. These are the moments you'll remember forever. At People's Bank, our difference is providing you financial peace of mind and confidence. By asking the right questions and working with you, we earn your business. We know your family and understand your story. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Tonight's sporting event is brought to you in part by Integrity Auto Sales, located at 1025 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Looking for a hot buy on a new car? To warm up your winter, give Integrity Auto a call at 330-308-9378, where every sale is made with integrity. Mention this ad and receive a $100 gas card with any sale. Bags Sports Pub, located at 136 East Main Street in Sugar Creek. Next time you're in the Sugar Creek area, be sure to check out Bags Sports Pub, where good friends, food, and spirits come together. Bernai's Italian Deli and Cafe, located at 222 Logan Street in Denison, serving the tastiest homemade food around with daily specials and to die for desserts. Bernai's Italian Deli and Cafe. Come for lunch and leave as a friend. Peters Tire and Auto Service, located at 135 North Water Street in downtown Uhrichsville. Peters Tire and Auto is a full-service shop offering a wide range of automotive services and is a certified Napa Auto Care Center. Allman Incorporated. You know them as A&M Service Center, located at 1172 Tuscaroras Avenue Northwest in New Philadelphia. 'Tis the season. If you know your car needs servicing soon, keep in mind our holiday hours. Schedule your appointment with A&M Service Center by calling 330-343-3013 this week to help you stay on schedule for your holiday travel. Twin City Pharmacy and Gift Shop, located at 21 Grant Street in Denison. Twin City Pharmacy and Gift Shop has been in existence for over 50 years, serving not only the needs of Denison and Uhrichsville customers, but customers from coast to coast. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and closed on Sundays.
And back on the Ferris Financial pregame show with head coach Bob Von Kennel of the Dover Tornadoes. Coach, tell you what, it doesn't get any better than this with the Zanesville Blue Devils.
No, it's going to be a big game and a big crowd, and that's what high school sports are all about, and that's what you hope for every season.
You know, the games are always so competitive when the two of you get together. What do you think some of the keys are tonight?
The usual, defense, rebounding, and some free throw shooting. If you can do all three well, you got a great chance.
You know, how special is it to have your 94-95 team here?
Well, it's anytime we bring back one of our teams from the past, it's always exciting and enjoyable just to see those guys, and probably even more so for them to interact with each other.
You know, when you look at this point in the season, what are you trying to work on now? Anything specific that you're looking to improve on?
I think we're just trying to get better at every fine point and pay a lot more attention to detail in everything we're doing.
All right, well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Head coach Bob Von Kennel of the Dover Tornadoes. We'll come back with our tip-off in just a moment, so stay with us right here on TV2 Sports.
If a child walks into our bank every month and deposits $1 a day into their savings account, it'll make a real difference in their wallet when they grow up. Interest on savings that compounds into money earning more money on more money over time really adds up. Save with us and watch your money grow, right alongside of your child or grandchild.
First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
As a parent, we always want what's best for our child. In the case of one child, it may be going off to college. In another case, staying home and going to college. And yet, in other cases, it could be going right into the workforce. But how will they have the skills to do that? Buckeye Career Center has been the answer for one of our daughters. She's learning to do things with her hands that are going to be very valuable for her in the workplace. And we're excited we have Buckeye to thank for that.
Adults who return to Buckeye Career Center to continue their education usually have one goal in mind. They want the opportunity for a better job. The fact is, adult education programs at Buckeye Career Center are less expensive and provide greater opportunities for job placement following graduation. It's your future. Get the facts. Buckeye Career Center. We put people to work. Find out more about your future at buckeyecareercenter.org.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007 and most recently Dr. Jason Backage in 2010. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we have grown by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers and Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, New Comerstown, and Millersburg. Let's get started building our relationship.
Government officials, business leaders, volunteers, and much more. You'll hear it all here on TV2 Profiles, exclusively on TV2. Hi, I'm your host, Cheyenne Carroll, and join me as I interview the Tuscarawas Valley's leading women. You can visit WJERTV2.com for show episodes and details.
Welcome back to Dover High School, and thanks again, too, to our friends at Ferris Financial LLC for sponsoring our pregame show. Put financial coach Matt Ferris at Ferris Financial on your sideline by giving him a call at 330-321-1413. It's time for our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Jill Barker, OD, a local family optometry practice with offices in Dover and Cadiz. Dr. Barker takes great pride in the individual care and attention provided to all of her patients. For quality eye care and a great-looking pair of glasses, please contact Joe Barker at 330-364-6941 in Dover or 740-942-4433 in Cadiz. So, Judd, as you look at the game tonight, what are your keys to the game?
Well, you got a couple of coaches that have been around for 25 years, I think, at both programs. They got a lot of history, and they've got a lot going on with their teams. They got some great athletes. They got some fantastic, outstanding offensive scorers that can put the ball in the hoop. But to me, I think it's going to be a defensive battle because as good as they are on offense, they're probably even better on defense. And to me, Austin Lofton is going to be a key inside. He's the rebounder for Tornadoes, and they need team rebounding. Their off-ball defense is going to be key as well. The rotation, rebounding, fighting through screens. And, of course, you get this time of the year, execution. Both teams are looking for that, getting ready for the tournament. And this is the tournament style, getting ready for the league championship game tonight.
So our keys of the game brought to you by Jill Barker, OD, a local family optometry practice with offices in Dover and Cadiz. Thanks for choosing Dr. Jill Barker as a Times Reporter Reader's Choice or favorite eye doctor in 2014. Our starting lineup tonight brought to you by your local nationwide insurance agents, Don Kemp, located at 2146 East High Avenue in New Philadelphia, and Doug Sofer, located at 435 West High Avenue, also in New Philadelphia. If you're looking for home, car, health, or life insurance, give Don a call at 330-339-4211 or Doug at 330-339-4700. Your starting lineups for the Dover Tornadoes been the same all season long. Micah Keith, Evan Snyder, Corey Contini, Austin Laughlin, and Blake Blair. And for the Zanesville Blue Devils, you've got Ramon Wilson, Keyshawn Underwood, Spencer Hardwick, Malik Bocook, and Eric Walker. That's been our starting lineup, brought to you by your local nationwide insurance agents, Don Kemp and Doug Selfer, both in New Philadelphia. The injury report tonight brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. Both teams ready to go. Bumps and bruises this time of year pretty common, but nothing that's going to impact the first 7 to 8 players for each team. So the injury report brought to you by the fine folks at Omni Orthopedics. Their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. Taking a look at the Dover Tornadoes here, 17-2 on the year. The Zanesville Blue Devils come in at 14-4, and this really amounts to potentially a league championship night for Zanesville, while Dover still has to play New Philadelphia next week.
Well, both teams with one loss. Zanesville lost to Cambridge by 1 point earlier in the year, and of course Dover's only lost to Zanesville. So both teams are 10-1, and this is it. This is a showdown.
Blake Blair averaging 13 points a game for the Tornadoes. Austin Laughlin at 11 a game, along with Corey Contini, and 8 points a game for Evan Snyder. So the Dover Tornadoes averaging 62 points a game, giving up 41. Earlier meeting between these two teams, Zanesville beat Dover 51-46. It's time now for our national anthem, brought to you by Jill Barker OD, a local family optometry practice with offices in Dover and Cadiz. Dr. Barker takes great pride in the individual care and attention provided to all of her patients. For quality eye care and a great-looking pair of glasses, please contact Jill Barker at 330-364-6941 in Dover or 740-942-4433 in Cadiz. Thanks for choosing Dr. Jill Barker as a Times reporter, Reader's Choice for Favorite Eye Doctor in 2014. Let's go down to the floor for our national anthem. And the national anthem brought to you by Dr. Jill Barker OD, a local family optometry practice with offices in Dover and Cadiz. So we are just about ready to go with our ball game. I'd also like to say thank you to Billman Fouts Appliance Center at 510 Tuscarawas Avenue Northwest in New Philadelphia, with sales and service, same people, same place, same service, locally owned and operated, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8 to noon on Saturday. You can also check them out on Facebook. A real thanks to them for helping us here at TV2. That's Billman Fouts Appliance Center, 510 Tuscarawas Avenue Northwest in New Philadelphia. Also, don't forget to check out our website at WJERTV2.com, where you can watch all of the exciting high school basketball and wrestling replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. So make sure to check it out, the new WJERTV2.com community website, where everything is local. So the Dover Tornadoes and the Zanesville Blue Devils ready to go at it. And, it was only a 5-point game earlier this season, so you've got to think it's going to be a tight one here again tonight, Judd.
Well, I agree. I think points are going to be a premium, and I would look for another battle. It's going to be somewhere close to the high 40s, low 50s. First time it was around at 51 to 46, and both teams averaging around the 60 points a game. And when they play like this, it's going to be, like I said, points are going to be a premium tonight. Would like to give a quick plug here to Katie Schweitzer, who sang the national anthem, her beautiful voice, senior at Dover High School, and she's done that several times this year. And another good job tonight, Katie.
All right, so we are just about ready to go. The Dover Tornadoes being introduced next. As the Blue Devils and the Tornadoes are ready to go at it. So we're going to check out a couple of things here quick, and Judd, maybe you can check out some stats here for us real fast.
Well, as you mentioned, the Tornadoes averaging 60 points a game. They were giving up 41, and Zanesville very similar to that as well. We're looking at some of the scoring tonight. We got Dover has 4 players close to double figures, led by Blake Blair, and Blake shoots about 50% from the field. Austin Laughlin, 56 from the field. Corey Contini, 49 from the field, one of their better three-point shooters, as well as Evan Snyder, another long-range shooter,
and they're led by their captain, Micah Keith, the point guard, with leading the team in assists.
So the two teams getting ready to go here.
Nice atmosphere tonight as we're once again hosting the 1995 undefeated team came back, and a lot of their families are here, and a lot of classmates came out tonight. So we're getting treated to see some of those players come back with their families, and also seeing a great game tonight.
So the Zanesville Blue Devils in their gray uniforms with blue and white trim. The Dover Tornadoes in their home whites. As we get ready for this first 8 minutes of action. Our tip-off tonight brought to you by Ferris Financial LLC. If you're looking for an effective financial coach, put Matt Ferris at Ferris Financial on your sideline by giving him a call at 330-321-1413. The Dover Tornadoes only losses to Zanesville and John Glenn. Zanesville has dropped 4 games to Tri-Valley, Reynoldsburg, Newark, and Cambridge. Bo Cook in the center circle against Austin Laughlin as we get ready to go. And Snyder will have it for the Tornadoes. Flips it back to Keith, and we're underway. Scott Robinson and Jed Compton with you from Dover High School. Laughlin brings it right side to Snyder. Back out top it goes to Contini. Snyder for 3. Rolls across the rim. Laughlin will get it in the corner. Dover with a good look. They get an offensive rebound early. And they'll work it to find the right shot. Looked like a little pick and roll play intended for Blair, and he just didn't roll all the way to the hoop. So the first turnover on the Tornadoes. Wilson's got it for Zanesville. Bo Cook, 16-footer for 2.
Watch the elevation of some of these players tonight. Bo Cook for the Blue Devils and Corey Contini and Evan Snyder. They can really get off to initiate their jump shots.
So the Blue Devils up early. Laughlin rolling to the hoop. Nice pass from Snyder. Got the basket and one.
Great isolation that time. They swung the ball, and Austin Laughlin, they were doing a great job pinning his man, and a good pass inside to get the chance for a 3-point play.
The Tornadoes aren't big, but they play very well as a unit. Laughlin averaging a little better than 11 points a game. Misses the free throw. Blair got the rebound, and it'll be a travel call.
Good effort by Blake Blair there, but a pretty tough situation there. Had to lift the ball up over and got called for the turnover.
2-2 our score. 6:45 to go, first period. So the Blue Devils, it's Grandstaff with the shot, no good. And the Tornadoes with it, trying to take the lead this time down the floor. They'll get it to Blair out top. Contini kicks in the corner to Keith. He'll rotate across. Blair finds a little bit of space, shoots and misses. That's usually his patented shot. Grandstaff's got it. Snyder works on him to Kelso. Wilson sets it into Bo Cook. Wilson wheels and deals inside for 2. Nice drive.
Micah Keith got caught helping out down low. When the reverse pass back outside, was a little bit out of position, and a good drive by Wilson to the hoop.
Contini the kick out. Blair open for 3. Backside rebound, Wilson. He's on the run up the right side. Pulls up at the foul line. The shot rolls off the rim. The tip no good. Blair controls it. Blair's got it way out near the center circle. Keith's open for 3 and hits. He comes off that screen, and if he can set his feet, he can shoot that three as well as anyone.
Dover doing a good job keeping things spread on the court and giving everybody a shot at it, so everybody's had a shot at the hoop, so we can relax and play here.
Steal by Contini. Works against Grandstaff. Strong to the hoop, rolls off, tipped out of bounds. And we're going to get a foul on the Tornadoes. And that'll be on Snyder.
Good effort by Corey that time. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but as it goes in this game, a little fingertip sometimes makes a difference. And
4:44 to go here, first quarter. Dover on top, 5-4. Zanesville with the basketball. Inside it goes to Keyshawn Underwood for two. Back and forth early on. As Contini's got it high right side. Down low for Laughlin, and we'll get a foul on Kelso, and I think that'll be his second.
I don't know if that's a planned play or if that's just their pattern, but they're doing a great job of spreading the sides out and then letting Austin work inside or isolating, and I'm sure that was one of their goals, to see if we can get this, get him in foul trouble. They're their post guy, and they've got two on him already.
Spencer Hardwick into the game, replacing Kelso. Nice pass, Laughlin to the hoop.
Oh.
Can't get it to fall. That one couldn't have been run any better.
Yeah, beautiful play.
And at the other end, Bo Cook is left alone for two. Tornadoes trailing Zanesville 8-5. Contini works to get a shot. Instead, got it to Blair. He couldn't do much with it. Dribbles it out of bounds. And another turnover.
Zanesville doing a good job getting up in the passing lanes there and forcing a deeper pass, and that time got the turnover from the Tornadoes.
Yeah, this is when you've got two great coaches really matched up in a battle of coaching strategies here and adjustments. It's just so important that you react to what the other team is doing.
It's almost like they're both letting them play a little bit and taking some shots and kind of feeling each other out. And I bet second quarter we'll see some adjustments.
So we get a tie-up call. It'll go to Zanesville. Coach Von Kinnel off the bench. They're not real happy with that call as Grandstaff launches from 16 off the window. (10-5) Zanesville. It looks like a 6-0 run here for the Blue Devils. Into the hands of Blair. Takes it strong to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Boy, the Tornadoes have had some good looks, and they just have not gone down. Wilson directing some traffic. Underwood's got it inside to Bo Cook. Tell you what, he's tough. He just turns right around. A little half hook. He's got two more. He's got six.
I've been saying that name for several years, and again, his elevation is tough to stop at this level.
Well, Zanesville out to a 7-point lead here. 8-0 run. Keith gives it to Snyder in the corner to Blair for three. That's no good. I'll tell you what, Tornadoes might be faced with a timeout situation here if Zanesville hits another basket.
Well, they missed some shots that rolled around the rim. Now you don't want to start panicking, but
Bo Cook baseline, too hard.
get a little run going here by the Tornadoes. Get back things settled down here. It's early.
Minute 48 to go, first period, 12-5. Zanesville leading Dover. Coach Von Kinnel calling out the play from the sideline. Contini, the spin move to the foul line. Over to Laughlin. Ball's tipped up. Blair's going to come away with it. And a turnover on the Tornadoes. Coach Von Kinnel has seen enough. He's going to take a timeout here with 1:24 to go here. First quarter. things have not really gone Dover's way, although it hasn't been a problem with the plays they've called. They just haven't been able to convert.
Well, they missed a couple of bunnies there, as we would call them, but Zanesville, on the other hand, is doing a great job. They are rotating there. Just even that situation where Blake Blair gets to the offside rebound, he shouldn't be able to get it back up, but Zanesville kids aren't watching. They're coming right back in. They rotated down, and they got that steal, and they forced a couple of deep passes out front. And right now, defensively, Zanesville's got the upper hand. That's why they're leading 12-5. The Tornadoes, on the other hand, they get some shots, get a couple to roll in here. They're all right.
It was 5-4 Dover, and then Zanesville's gone on an 8-0 run here with 1:24 to go in the first quarter. They'll have the basketball as we resume action.
Tornadoes electing to stay with their starters yet, have not gone to the bench with 1:19 to go in the first quarter.
Well, as we talked about a little earlier, this is the time of year when Coach Von Kendall kind of tightens up that rotation. Bocook left alone and puts it down. Impressive, and Bocook has 8, 14-5.
Zanesville did a good job clearing out that backside and left that open.
Keith open for 3, no good. The rebound, Snyder with the right hand. And Bocook comes out of there with it off the miss. Over to Wilson on the right side on the fly. Flips it behind his back to Underwood. Back to Wilson. Laughlin's got his hands full inside with Bocook. And Zanesville lost 2 starters to John Glenn.
John Glenn pretty impressive as well.
Sure, Zanesville wishes they would have had the other 2 guys back too. They'd have a little more depth. Down to 7 seconds to go here in the quarter. Wilson's got it out near the center circle. Dover switches. They leave Wilson alone, and he hits for 3. That was just a defensive lapse, I think, and it's 17-5 at the end of 1. Zanesville leading Dover. Back with more in a moment right here on TV2 Sports.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence and cars were cutting like knives in a fist fight. And I found you with a tear in your eye, your head in the curtains and heart like the 4th of July.
You swore and said, we are not shining stars. This I know, I never said we are. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. We are shining stars. Carry on, carry on. We are who we are.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, We're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
The moment they hand over the keys, the day a house becomes a home, the feeling when your dream becomes a reality. These are the moments you'll remember forever. At People's Bank, our difference is providing you financial peace of mind and confidence. By asking the right questions and working with you, we earn your business. We know your family and understand your story. People's Bank, working together, building success.
And time now for our first quarter recap, brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering you convenient online banking, working together, building success. And Judd, really the story there is the Blue Devils on a 13-0 run here to end the first quarter, and they lead it 17-5.
Well, it all starts out with Malik Bukuk inside. He's scored 4 baskets, and some of them have been where they've played behind him. He's got the ball, and he shoots over top, and a couple where they play in front, and there's no backside help. Now you get Wilson start hitting some threes. That's a tough tandem there for the Tornadoes to match up with, but they got to break this 13-0 run here shortly.
That is our first quarter recap, brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia. Tornadoes have it to start the second quarter. Laughlin and Keith, the only of the ones of the Tornadoes that have scored. Tyler Brass also in for the Tornadoes to start this second quarter. Keith gives it over to Snyder. Blair has been held scoreless. Out to Keith. He'll fire the three and hits that one. Boy, they needed that one. He's got 2 triples, and it's 17-8.
Good patience that time, rotation, and Micah Keith got the hot hand for the Tornadoes with 2 3-pointers there, and good spot by Snyder on the assist.
Zanesville working around out top to Underwood. Bocook gets it at the elbow. Back out to Spencer Hardwick, who's got it. Bocook looked at the three, takes a step inside, rattled the rim, and will get the foul on Jalen Johnson.
Well, that time the basketball gods helped the Tornadoes there. That one went in and out, and Tornadoes get the rebound here. A chance to cut this lead a little bit smaller.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have our Bell Stores halftime report and our Vasco Group halftime adjustment. Snyder, the spin move, out to Brass, over to Blair. Blair hits the deck, loses control. Wilson on the run. Hardwick can't get it to fall, or rebound to Brass. So the Tornadoes still dodging a few bullets at the Zanesville end.
And a little spark here at this end.
Contini's wide open. A miss hold in by Wilson. You've got to think they want to get Blair and Contini involved in the offense here to try and get them started anyway. So far that hasn't happened. 5.5 minutes to go, first half. Contini's going to have it. Gives it to Brass. So nice job by the Tornadoes that time defensively, and now the fans starting to get in it.
See if we can get something down inside, maybe draw a foul. There's only been 3 fouls so far in Zanesville.
Keith to Brass, out to Contini. Mismatch here with Keith and Bocook. And Blair had nowhere to go with it. As Wilson the rebound. Ahead to Underwood. Blair's had the shots, and he's got some good touch on it. He just hasn't had shooter's luck here.
Tornadoes seem to be all right with just shooting three-pointers or deep shots. Need to get something inside.
Nice little fadeaway bank shot there by Wilson for 2 more. He's got 7. Bo Cook and Wilson have combined for 15 of Zanesville's 19 points.
Well, I think they had 36 out of their 51 the first time.
Contini failed to catch the rim there. Bo Cook at the other end is going to get the foul. And 2 shots. That'll be on Blake Blair, his first. As Bo Cook goes to the line, shooting 2 shots. Misses the first. And he'll get a second shot here. And does. Makes it 20-8. Coach Von Kennel's going to have to break out his bag of tricks here pretty soon. Snyder dribbling on the wing, gets down low to Laughlin. He's double teamed, got nowhere to go. Back out to Keith. Over to Callahan Ross for 3. No good. Laughlin, the follow for 2.
Obviously, that was a big basket by Austin Laughlin, but just the fact of staying inside there, getting that 2 points and try to get something built up down inside for him.
Well, the Tornadoes have brought in Callahan Ross as Wilson's shot no good. Bo Cook puts it back up. The follow also falls short. The Tornadoes have just decided to live by the outside shot as they go inside, this time to Laughlin, and he works hard to almost get 2. Gets to the offensive board, gets it blocked, and he'll get 2 free throws.
I kind of have a feeling that when he was out for a couple minutes, they had a good discussion over there on the bench that he's really working extra hard right now and didn't even give up on that one. It looked like it should have went down and got a second opportunity here.
First free throw is good. He's got 5. It's 20-11.
You know, that can be a little bit contagious when you got somebody out there scrapping. The other guys see that. Maybe this is the spark. The Tornadoes can do it. Zanesville kind of slowed down. They've only had 3 points this quarter.
Second free throw is good. Laughlin 2 of 2. He's got 6. 20-12. Dover trailing by 8. They'll drop it inside. Bo Cook. When he gets that deep, there's just not much you can do.
He's got pretty good hands for a player down inside. He's about 6'4", but he's pretty agile and got great hands. He's caught a couple rough passes in there and collected them and got a nice touch off that glass.
Christian Randazzo set to come in for the Tornadoes. Continue around the horn over to Brass. They look down low to Laughlin. They'll flip it over to Blair instead. Blair still looking for his first basket. Brass, the drop step, kicks it back out to Blair for 3! That takes the lead down to 7 at 22-15.
Good job inside outside there by beautiful pass from Brass from the post. Blake Blair with the finish.
Underwood dropping it inside to Bo Cook. He'll turn, fire, and get 2 more. He just really is on fire. He's got 13. It's 24-15.
It's almost like he's starting to shoot it before he even turns around and has a presence where that hoop's at.
Minute 33 to go, second quarter. Ball's loose, traveling on the Tornadoes.
Kind of looks like Zanesville's been using Bokuk. It's about 6'4", and he's got some length guarding some of our shooters out there. He was on Corey Contini earlier, and that time on Blake Blair, which, you know, you got a little more of an extension of a hand in your face when you're shooting. It makes it tough, and I don't know if that's their game plan or just naturally that's who they matched up with.
Minute 26 to go here in the first half. Coming up, our Bell Stores halftime report and a look at our Vasco Group halftime adjustments. Zanesville's been in control throughout the first half. They led 17-5 at the end of one, and a steal here by the Tornadoes. They really, as you mentioned, Judd, they need a spark from somebody here to really get this thing rolling in their direction. And that's not going to help.
Yeah, that's just a tough mistake. That wasn't from an effort. It just somebody cuts at the last second. So that was an opportunity, though, that was wasted. Now we'll see if Zanesville's going to hold it. And, you know, with these coaches, you know, that last possession is always a huge one before halftime.
Well, Contini and Snyder both held scoreless so far in this first half. Grandstaff's got it clear out top. The dribble drive to the hoop, puts it up with the right hand, and the foul. And that's going to be a big foul. If that is on Laughlin, that's his second. That's one you kind of wish you might have back.
Well, I think Coach Aaron Hall was not real happy they shot. I think he'd rather just have that last shot opportunity. But
as Grandstaff hits the first.
Make them both. I guess it's a mute point.
Laughlin is out. Brass back in with 26 seconds to go before the half. And second shot, good. So now the Tornadoes, with 19 seconds to go, trail by 11. Contini, the wild shot. And the Blue Devils rebounded it and couldn't hang on to it. Dover will get it back. Yeah, I'm sure the Tornadoes starting to press maybe a little bit because they just don't like the position they're in.
Well, I mean, you got 8 seniors, your players. You all want to just say, I want to get this thing turned around, and maybe they are pressing a little bit to be the one to get that, be that spark.
Down to 4-3. Continues going to have to kick it out. Keith's got it. He gets the 3 at the buzzer. His third three-pointer. He brings Dover back within 8 at halftime. 26-18, Zanesville leading Dover. We'll come back with our Bell Stores halftime report in a moment, right here on TV2 Sports.
As a parent, we always want what's best for our child. In the case of one child, it may be going off to college. In another case, staying home and going to college, and yet in other cases, it could be going right into the workforce. But how will they have the skills to do that? Buckeye Career Center has been the answer for one of our daughters. She's learning to do things with her hands that are going to be very valuable for her in the workplace. And we're excited we have Buckeye to thank for that.
Adults who return to Buckeye Career Center to continue their education usually have one goal in mind. They want the opportunity for a better job. The fact is, adult education programs at Buckeye Career Center are less expensive and provide greater opportunities for job placement following graduation. It's your future. Get the facts. Buckeye Career Center. We put people to work. Find out more about your future at buckeyecareercenter.org.
You can create a lasting legacy with a gift to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation. It provides a safe, trustworthy, philanthropic choice for your estate planning needs. Through the generosity of area residents, the foundation has been able to provide nearly $5 million in funding for a variety of community projects and student scholarships that have positively impacted each corner of our county. Help your community by making a tax-deductible donation to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation today.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
In the nation, it's not always pretty. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we'll replace destroyed or stolen items with brand new versions. We take care of the heat, so you don't get burned. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
As the area's leader in direct-to-garment printing, you won't be surprised by Dennison T-Shirt Graphics' huge range of services: screen printing, banners, engraving, graphic design, and embroidery. They offer just about anything you can imagine, like shirts, mugs, hats, plaques, trophies, and more. They're located right here in New Philadelphia on the south side and on the web at DennisonT-shirt.com.
Government officials, business leaders, volunteers, and much more. You'll hear it all here on TV2 Profiles, exclusively on TV2. Hi, I'm your host, Cheyenne Carroll, and join me as I interview the Tuscarawas Valley's leading women. You can visit WJERTV2.com for show episodes and details.
We are back at halftime here at Dover High School. The Zanesville Blue Devils leading the Dover Tornadoes 26-18. A big three-point shot by Micah Keith right before halftime, bringing the Dover Tornadoes deficit to under 10 points. It's time now for our halftime report, brought to you by Bell Stores, with 4 convenient locations to better serve you in Dover, Bolivar, New Philadelphia, and Strasburg. Stop in at your local convenient Bell store and make sure your family is running on full for the second half. So, really, Judd, that's been kind of the story. Dover's kind of battled back here a little bit. They trailed at the end of the first quarter, 17-5.
Well, they had a little bit of a stretch where they outscored Zanesville 7-3. And again, you mentioned Micah Keith, that big three-pointer at the end of the buzzer was almost scripted. What a big lift that had to be for the Tornadoes, only being down 8 compared to 11. And Micah Keith's been the one guy. He's had 3 three-pointers. The Tornadoes have scored on 3 shots outside the three-point line, but they've taken a bunch. That's been almost all their whole offense. They haven't been able to get anything established inside. I'm sure that's a point of emphasis at the halftime locker room for Coach Von Kittle, either high screens maybe or reversing the ball and sealing it, but that seems to be something they need established. And again, we mentioned that Corey Contini and Evan Snyder, 2 of their high scorers, have not scored yet. Great job by the defense, maybe just hurting a little bit with the confidence. A couple balls rolled in and out early on, and they need to get some of that, some fresh shots in there that maybe give them a lift here as get this thing started in the third quarter.
Let's take a look at our statistics here from the first half. And certainly there are a couple of numbers there that stand out.
Well, look at the scoring shooting percentage for Zanesville. Malik Bokouk just inside has 13 points. He's just been deadly inside. Free throws, not a whole lot either team. The Tornadoes 28%, just 6 of 21. And again, most of those coming from 15 foot and further out. And rebounding totals even. Tornadoes have a little bit more turnovers than you're used to, 7 in the first half. That's got to change, I'm sure, as Coach Von Kittle would mention.
Our halftime report brought to you by Bell Stores, with 4 convenient locations to better serve you in Dover, Bolivar, New Philadelphia, and Strasburg. Stop stop in at your local convenient Bell store and make sure your family's running on full for the second half. Our halftime adjustment is brought to you by the Vasco Group, a full-service asphalt paving and maintenance company. Vasco also specializes in the construction of artificial turf fields, running tracks, and tennis courts. A couple of quick things before we start the second half here. What can Dover do differently?
Well, I don't know that they're going to change a lot deep. 26 points isn't bad. I think they're going to probably, I would think, maybe play behind the post and then dig down inside. Nobody's in foul trouble, so maybe a little bit more physical inside at the defensive end. And just, again, someone's got to stroke a little bit better in the second half to get back into this.
Our halftime adjustment brought to you by the Vasco Group, a full-service asphalt paving and maintenance company. The start of the second half brought to you by Ferris Financial LLC. If you're looking for an effective financial coach, put Matt Ferris at Ferris Financial on your sideline by giving him a call at 330-321-1413. And Catini's shot didn't go. Wilson comes the other way and gets fouled by Snyder.
Well, good start by the Tornadoes there with the steal, and that gets Corey a layup, and that's what he needs to get on the scoring. Maybe that'll get him a little bit of a boost here. Zanesville didn't waste any time getting back down took it right into the hoop to get a foul.
Yeah, Catini got two. Everybody wanted the foul on top of it. 26-20, but Wilson at the line gets a point back. Last time these two teams played, it was a 5-point margin. And Ramon Wilson hits the second. He has 9. He and Bo Cook, 22 of Zanesville's 28 points.
Zanesville look like a little half-court press here. Try to confuse the Tornadoes to start the third quarter.
Yeah, really, you got to start thinking about tournament seedings and all those kind of things here too. Well, the Tornadoes want to stay in the conversation here about an ECOL title. They also want to win to get a better seed in the tournament.
Well, especially Division II has 2 seeds to go to the regional, and you figure John Glenn undefeated is going to be one of them. Tornadoes would like to have that other one.
Snyder into the lane, throws it up with the right hand, no good. Laughlin the rebound. And we're going to have a foul. Everybody reaching after that basketball.
That was a DR there, a determined rebound by Austin, really working hard against 3 guys from Zanesville to come up with that extra possession for the Tornadoes.
That foul on Wilson, that's his first. Contini trying to force it in, gets it to Snyder, they'll bring it out to Keith. Tell you what, without some offense from Micah Keith, who's got 9 on 3 3-pointers, Dover would be in big trouble. Keith down low, DeBlair gets it back. Over to Contini with 6:48 to go third quarter. Scott Robinson and Judd Compton with you from Dover High School. Laughlin along the baseline. Makes some room, gets the basket.
Good composure that time by Austin, working his way in there and getting himself under control, and great job of finishing it off.
28-22, Zanesville with the lead and the basketball. And Underwood's going to pick up that foul. See if that sparks the Tornadoes just a little bit. They're only down 6.
Well, we said the first half was pretty well played, not many fouls. You got a sense this might be a little more physical in the second half.
Tornadoes going to spread the floor out here a little bit. Trying to give the players a chance to work in the middle. Blair out to Snyder, back to Contini. He'll set for 3. And Underwood will get the foul again, being a little aggressive on the block out with Contini.
Well, it's a good job by Corey. He was struggling a little bit the first half shooting. This is a good way to get involved. You get a steal and get an easy basket, get to the free throw line, do something to get your rhythm going, and good job that time by holding his spot and picking up the foul.
Free throw up and good. Continue shooting 78%. He cuts the lead to 5 for Zanesville. Second one is good. And he'll have a third.
It's like he's getting a stroke there. Got smooth finish. Free throws.
Can cut the lead to just 3. And does. Closest they've been in a long time. It was 17-5 at the end of one. 28-25 right now. And Grandstaff gets tied up by Micah Keith. And the basketball will go to the Tornadoes.
Well, I think that was a good call. It looked like one official was going to call a foul, but that boy just dribbling, and he deserved a tie-up, if anything.
Place will start to rock here if the Tornadoes can put a basket in. They drop it down low to Laughlin. Fade away, in and out. Followed by Snyder for 2. I think Wilson thought the Blue Devils were going to call a timeout and then almost lost it. So 5:07 to go here in the third quarter. We also, again, want to say thanks to Billman Fouts Appliance Center at 510 Tuscarawas Avenue Northwest in New Philadelphia for their help with TV2 Sports here this week. They have sales and service, same people, same place, same service. Hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. 8 to noon on Saturday. They're locally owned, and you can check them out on Facebook. That's Billman Fouts Appliance Center at 510 Tuscarawas Avenue Northwest in New Philadelphia. So the momentum has completely changed here in a game that looked for a while like Zanesville was going to run away and hide from the Tornadoes has changed completely.
Well, they're on a 9-2 run here in the third quarter. If you throw those 3 points in at the last of the second quarter, it's 12-2. And it seemed like it got a real physical. The crowd got into it. One no call, one offensive control call in Zanesville, and Tornadoes got a little spark going on right now with that. That might have been it.
Wilson drives inside, backs up, shot no good. Tapped out, long rebound to Snyder, and then he is going to be fouled. And a little bit of pushing and shoving, and that's going to be problematic, I think, for the Blue Devils. And I'm not sure that what the exact call is going to be there, but we're going to get the personal foul. And I'm guessing it looks like they called a technical foul as well.
Yeah, it looks like. I wasn't sure. I thought they just kind of got caught up. I didn't.
No, he physically pushed him. Yeah, there's no doubt. They quickly got Grandstaff off the floor. Contini will take the technical free throws, and then Snyder will be. Well, I'm not sure. They may just get the basketball. I think is the way it'll go.
Anyway, it's a big lift for the Tornadoes and a great
tied at 28 all.
Yeah, great effort by Snyder getting it out in front.
(29-28) Dover, and they'll have the basketball. And that's an 11-2 run, I believe. Laughlin out to Contini. 4:40 to go, third quarter. 15-footer, got it. Contini coming on strong. He's got 8, and it's 31-28.
Dover has some competitive kids, and they're on fire right now. Something woke them up.
Well, I think Grandstaff pushing Snyder might have been part of that. I'm not familiar with this officiating crew, but I'm sure they're going to tighten it up a little bit here for a little while to make sure that it doesn't get out of control.
Yeah, it's actually a 16-2 run right now.
And the Tornado's going to get the rebound again. Blair from the outside, no good. Wilson has it. Then we're going to have the foul is going to be on Snyder. Well, they're going to say nope, it's going to be on Laughlin. That's his third foul.
Oh, I thought that was on Snyder as well on the backside.
Zanesville hasn't gone to Bocook much here. Down low, mismatch inside. Wilson's going to be fouled.
Zanesville continues to put their head down and drive to the basket, and hasn't been that successful. Tornado's been doing a good job of collapsing. That time they were able to pick up the foul though before. And in each of those cases, it hasn't been Bocook. One of the guards have been taking it down inside.
I think they're trying to confirm that Laughlin, the foul was on Laughlin. And I thought it was on Snyder. In any case, it will be Wilson at the line. Nice touch. Wilson's got 10. Laughlin out. In comes Tyler Brass. Zanesville coming back here. It's 31-29. Make it 31-30. Bocook is scoreless here in the third quarter. The pass to Keith, drops it off inside. Blair for two.
Beautiful.
Let the chess match begin. Inside. Bocook, no good. Rebound to Blair.
Must be something with that hoop down here. Tornadoes had trouble with it the first half, and now Zanesville misses a point-blank shot.
Blair with it on the wing. Snyder to Keith along the baseline. He'll dribble through, then dribble back toward the hoop. Flips it out. Blair with the head fake. Fires from 12. No good. Rebound will go out of bounds, and Zanesville will have it. Hey, don't forget, too, that our scoreboard sponsor is Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages.
Tornadoes with Laughlin out now, ran an open post that time and got a shot, but nobody inside.
Underwood over to Wilson. He'll drive the baseline. Doesn't convert. And the Tornadoes with a three-point lead have the basketball. Contini against Hardwick. He'll bring it back out. To Blair over to Keith. Keith's been quiet here in the third quarter. 2:05 to go in this third stanza. Snyder's one of the guys that can really get it lit up too with a three-point shot.
Tornadoes usually have a lot of patience when they run this open post and they either get a good look or somebody got in back door, and this is a time when they work on their execution.
Brass gives it to Snyder. Blair is open and gets it.
Good patience there. Good job by Blake squaring up, and a good look by Evan Snyder inside.
35-30, Dover with the lead over Zanesville. Bocook in the lanes, fouled. And that'll be on Brass. Well, check it. It's going to be on Snyder. Third foul on Snyder.
Notice that time when he got the ball inside, they were pretty well packed in there, and that's probably one of the things they did talk about at halftime. No easy shots, just use them make him shoot free throws.
Grandstaff back for the Blue Devils. Christian Randazzo in for the Tornadoes. Second free throw for Bocook. In and out. Rebound to Randazzo. Tornadoes have used about 8 people, 8 players.
8 seniors. Good group of kids.
Cantini splits the defenders, drops it inside to Randazzo. His shot's no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good again. But they tap it out with 48 seconds to go. Dover's going to spread out the floor again. Cantini from the baseline.
A pretty shot when he can get squared up and get off his feet, and get some elevation, and nice finish.
.23 seconds to go. Zanesville might be looking for a last shot here to close out the third quarter. Bocook working against Brass. He's going to take that three-point shot and hit. And a strong finish to the third quarter. Dover, though, leads it 37-34 over Zanesville. Back with fourth quarter action in a moment here on TV2 Sports.
The moment they hand over the keys, the day a house becomes a home, the feeling when your dream becomes a reality. These are the moments you'll remember forever. At People's Bank, our difference is providing you financial peace of mind and confidence. By asking the right questions and working with you, we earn your business. We know your family and understand your story. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs to order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007 and most recently Dr. Jason Backage in 2010. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we have grown by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, Newcomerstown, and Millersburg. Let's get started building our relationship.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence and cars were cutting like knives in a fist fight. And I found you with a tear in your eye, your head in the curtains and heart like the 4th of July.
You swore and said, we are not shining stars. This I know, I never said we are. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet on the ground. Carry on.
The more we know you and your financial goals, the more easily we can help you achieve them. Talk to us. Find out why so many of your neighbors come by and talk with our trained loan officers. Around here, it's all about you.
First National Bank of Denison. Member FDIC. It's all about you.
Tonight's sporting event is brought to you in part by Integrity Auto Sales, located at 1025 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Looking for a hot buy on a new car? To warm up your winter, give Integrity Auto a call at 330-308-9378, where every sale is made with integrity. Mention this ad and receive a $100 gas card with any sale. Bag Sports Pub, located at 136 East Main Street in Sugar Creek. Next time you're in the Sugar Creek area, be sure to check out Bag Sports Pub, where good friends, food, and spirits come together. Bernai's Italian Deli and Cafe, located at 222 Logan Street in Denison, serving the tastiest homemade food around with daily specials and to die for desserts. Bernai's Italian Deli and Cafe. Come for lunch and leave as a friend. Peter's Tire and Auto Service, located at 135 North Water Street in downtown Uhrichsville. Peter's Tire and Auto is a full-service shop offering a wide range of automotive services and is a certified Napa Auto Care Center. Allman Incorporated. You know them as A&M Service Center, located at 1172 Tuscarawas Avenue Northwest in New Philadelphia. 'Tis the season. If you know your car needs servicing soon, keep in mind our holiday hours. Schedule your appointment with A&M Service Center by calling 330-343-3013 this week to help you stay on schedule for your holiday travel. Twin City Pharmacy and Gift Shop, located at 21 Grant Street in Denison. Twin City Pharmacy and Gift Shop has been in existence for over 50 years, serving not only the needs of Denison and Uhrichsville customers, but customers from coast to coast. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and closed on Sundays.
Ready to go here with the fourth quarter of action, but first we're going to take a third quarter recap brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering you convenient online banking, working together, building success. And really the story there, the Dover Tornadoes come out and outscore Zanesville 19-8 in that period, and they're up 37-34.
Well, one of your leaders really took over that quarter. Corey Contini had 11 points, and he did a good job of trying to get to the hoop. Made a couple tough shots, and defensively the Tornadoes did a great job. They were able to collapse inside. They had some good team rebounding, and they executed their offense. Had some good patience there at the end of the quarter.
That third quarter recap brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering you convenient online banking, working together, building success as we begin our fourth quarter of action. Underwood will walk it into the front court. 7:55 to go, fourth quarter, 37-34. Dover with a three-point lead. Bocook in the lane, leans with a right hand off the window for two.
You got a feeling both teams had their chances to get their runs in, and now it's just going to be a nip and tuck the rest of the way.
It's going to be trading baskets as Keith dribbles into the corner, then brings it back out. Contini to Snyder, down low to Laughlin. Laughlin, the step through, the shot blocked by Bocook. Wilson drives in, right hand shot no good, into the corner it goes. And Zanesville very quick, they move it around the perimeter. Bocook has it, can't coax it in. Snyder with the rebound. Coming up following our game, we'll have our Bell Stores post-game wrap-up and our McDonald's player of the game. And we'll also have our shot of the game as well. Down low, Blair can't hang on to it. Turnover on the Tornadoes.
Well, that was a great play by the Tornadoes. Swinging it around, just didn't execute it that well that time. Cost them a turnover.
Don't forget, too, that WJER Radio and TV2 have gone together for the WJERTV2.com website, where you can watch all of our exciting high school basketball and wrestling replays as we get the offensive foul on Bocook.
Good job that time by the Tornadoes. Again, talk about execution and practicing. As soon as you lower that shoulder, hold your ground, and Austin Laughlin did a great job that time picking up a big foul there.
See what the Tornadoes can do here, leading it by 1. Looks like he carried it, a little bit of a delayed call.
Not a lot of argument there. I couldn't quite see it through the basket.
Yeah, but that's good call, a little bit late. So Zanesville with a chance to take the lead. Bocook from 15.
Well, he's a pleasure to watch, even though he's on the opposite team, you think. But
he is very smooth.
He'll make somebody a nice player next year.
Snyder brings it out to Contini. Shot might be partially blocked. And we're going to get a foul call. Raymond Wilson with the foul. Blair with the free throw has 8, averaging 13 a game. Tied at 38. Second free throw by Blair. He's got 9. 39-38. Dover by 1. So if you're Zanesville, what are you going to try to do different, if anything?
Well, I'm going to keep doing that.
Yeah.
On offense, defensively, they got to do a better job rebounding. Tornadoes doing a great job of scrapping and getting some backside boards, some second opportunities the last few times down. Earlier in the game, they were doing better on the ball defense, but Tornadoes running and executing their offense. That open post and keeping Laughlin inside, kind of work the blocks. A lot of good patience. Tornadoes had 7 turnovers early, but they've really cut those down.
Keith out to Snyder, 3 ball over the backboard. He hasn't had a lot of shots.
No, he's been really patient with taking them. I don't know if he's lacking confidence or just using his self to. He made some nice passes, but boy, it'd been nice if that would have went down there for him.
Zanesville leading it 40-39. Underwood gives it to Wilson. They drop it down low. Grandstaff. That shot's short. Blair the rebound.
Good post defense there. Taking it on there, deflecting the ball.
Snyder, the give and go to Laughlin for 2.
That's a part of Snyder's game is still working there. Good eyes, good look, good finish there. Pass inside to Laughlin.
Bocook dribbles it off his foot. And now they give it to Zanesville. Sure thought I don't know. I thought
I see it looked like it from the angle of it, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I don't know. Bocook misses, and the world is right again.
Yeah.
Really down to crunch time. A 1-point game, 3:36 to go. And Keith for 3. Right across the rim, and Bocook gets the rebound. And Keith will have, well, they're going to call that one on Zanesville. That'll be the third on Wilson.
Well, I think he was right in one way that he lowered his shoulder, but Dover's defense didn't hold their spot, so I probably wouldn't have called that way. But for the Tornadoes, a good break here. See if they can take advantage.
Keith's got it inside to Laughlin. They'll reverse it over to Contini. You got to think they want to get Contini or Blair a shot here. Blair has been their go-to guy.
Tornadoes doing a good job mixing up their scores, where Zanesville is primarily just going into boot kick.
Dover's got it, 2.5 minutes to go. Clinging to a 1-point lead at 41-40. Snyder for three, short. Zanesville can't grab it. It'll stay with the Tornadoes. You know, I was gonna say, it's getting to the point now where some timeouts are gonna come up, so well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and go with our shot of the game, brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia, offering you convenient online banking, working together, building success. Tell you what, there hasn't been a prettier play than Austin Laughlin getting the assist on the give and go from Snyder. Just about a minute and a half ago, got an easy layup, and that is our shot of the game, brought to you by People's Bank, a full-service consumer and business bank located at 1309 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia. All right, so 2:26 to go, 1-point game. What are you telling your team right now?
Well, I've got Dover, I got the ball. I'm sure they're going to have some patience here, or they're going to set up some play, reverse it to get it inside and see if they can stretch this lead. If not, if they don't have something good, I look for them to hold the ball for a while. They won't hold it for 2:26, but they've had good patience. Again, they've utilized everybody. Zanesville, on the other hand, is just mainly going to Bocook, and that's helped the defense for the Tornadoes because they can really collapse. So if Scott Ironall designed something to use Bocook to be a decoy or something, but he's tough. It's hard to go away from him.
Our scoreboard sponsored tonight, Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. Tornadoes have it, 2:19 to go, 1-point lead. Keith over to Snyder, to Blair in the corner against Bocook. Into Laughlin. Laughlin, the step through, loses it, gets it back, has it stripped away, out of bounds to the Tornadoes. Laughlin's working hard in there, but wow, nice defense by the Blue Devils.
Blue Devils did a good job collapsing and not fouling that time, but
the inbounds to Keith. To Snyder and back to Keith. Minute 58 to go.
Zanesville with 8 fouls, Tornadoes just only with 4, so.
Crossover by Contini, gives it up to Laughlin. Blair flips it over to Contini. Yeah, it looks really like the Tornado strategy is to, no, Keith's going to take the three. I think we have a new shot of the game.
Yeah. Big time, that was deep.
44-40, Dover on top with a minute 15 to go. Stolen away. Blair and Keith combined to get it away from the Blue Devils. Tornado's going to spread the floor out here with a minute 1 to go. And now the Tornadoes really in control, because if they can hit some free throws, they're just going to extend that lead.
Well, they got a couple opportunities here. This is the 9th foul they're going to be shooting, but they've only got 4 fouls, so they got a two that they can give and still play defensively pretty aggressive and not give up drives to the hoop or
So Snyder, a 67% free throw shooter, hits the first.
Well, that's what you want from your senior leaders. If having rough going, still step up there and can the free throws.
54 seconds to go, and misses the second. Wilson's going to take it all the way himself. No good. Rebound to Blair. Next foul is going to be the double bonus, and Bo Cook runs over Snyder. And Snyder will go to the line to shoot two. So Tornado's really in the driver's seat right now. They were tied at 38 all with 5:38 to go. It's 7-2 in favor of the Tornadoes here since that time. As Snyder hits.
It seemed like last time they played, the Tornadoes had a 4-point lead going in the fourth quarter and end up getting beat. So maybe they learned something or gained something from that first time around.
Snyder hits the second. (47-40), Dover on top. Tell you what, this is a nice performance tonight by the Tornadoes. They trailed. I'll tell you, it didn't look good for them. They were down 17-5 at the end of the first quarter.
Well, that shot, you talked about the big shot. There were a couple of them. That one right before half by Micah Keith, and then a little bit later, he's had a great floor game for these guys. He's hit 4 3-pointers, handled the ball well, played good defense, had some key rebounds, and it's been a great team effort. Some guys weren't shooting well earlier, and Corey Contini has 11 points in the third quarter. Austin Laughlin really got after it in the second and third quarters in the post. And
what about Snyder? Comes through with some critical free throws here late in the game.
He's had some pretty passes. And been a great team effort. If they can pull this off, looks like they're in the driver's seat for another ECOL championship.
At least to get a co-championship anyway, right?
Yeah, we don't want to go too early. I'm not coaching anymore. It's easy for me to say that.
Yeah. 34 seconds to go. Coming up following our game, the Bell Stores post-game wrap-up and the McDonald's MVP. And Grandstaff's shot will hit the backboard and the stanchion, so it will be Dover basketball. So you've got to expect a quick foul. Maybe one more foul by the Blue Devils. As Bo Cook fouls Blair. Blair's the best free throw shooter on the team at 84%.
Blair with 9 points on the evening. Would come kind of quietly, but he's had a couple of big rebounds here late in the game and some free throws.
And of course we jinx him right out of the gate. Any points you can add right now help the Dover cause. Second free throw, though, is good. He's got 10. 4 Tornadoes in double figures. Wilson from the outside hits the three, and they'll call the quick timeout. 48-43, they're not going to go quietly.
Well, so for Zanesville, that's only the third three-point shot they've made. 2 of them by Wilson, and Bo Cook hit one earlier at the end of the third quarter. It's been pretty much a dominant and taking the ball inside team.
Well, when you look at it right now as it stands, Bo Cook and Wilson have 35 of Zanesville's 43 points.
See, Dover's got 8 seniors that are going. Zanesville's got 1, 2, 3, 4. They got about 6 or 7 themselves, so a lot of experience on the floor tonight. It's been a good matchup.
Well, Zanesville can't trade 3 for 2 for much longer here with only 18 seconds to go. Tornadoes get it into Contini. He'll just wait to get fouled. So with 15 seconds to go, Contini will go to the line to shoot 2.
Corey, a 78% shooter on the year.
Hits, it's 49-43.
That's a 6th free throw tonight, so he's been adding to that percentage.
Second one is good. And the Tornadoes' Micah Keith commits the foul, and Dover's got a couple to give, so good play on their part. Let them burn some time off the clock.
Smart play there, good coaching, I'm sure, and some heads up by Micah Keith.
Hardwick loses it, kicks it out to Bo Cook. He'll take the long bomb. That one is no good. And the Tornadoes going to win this one. As the long three at the buzzer, no good, 50-43. The Dover Tornadoes come up with a big win. And I'll tell you what, the guys from 94 and 95 fired up about it as the Tornadoes win it 50-43 over Zanesville. We'll come back, wrap it up with our Bell Stores post-game wrap-up and name our McDonald's MVP. Stay with us right here on TV2 Sports.
Government officials, business leaders, volunteers, and much more. You'll hear it all here on TV2 Profiles, exclusively on TV2. Hi, I'm your host, Cheyenne Carroll, and join me as I interview the Tuscarawas Valley's leading women. You can visit WJERTV2.com for show episodes and details.
In the nation, misfortune doesn't take a holiday. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide and we'll replace stolen or destroyed items with brand new versions. Making sure every season is the season of giving. Just another way we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
You can create a lasting legacy with a gift to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation. It provides a safe, trustworthy, philanthropic choice for your estate planning needs. Through the generosity of area residents, the foundation has been able to provide nearly $5 million in funding for a variety of community projects and student scholarships that have positively impacted each corner of our county. Help your community by making a tax-deductible donation to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation today.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Hi, I'm Elaine Miller with Naturally Green Cleaning Service. My company serves both commercial and residential clients. We do general cleaning, spring and fall, empty homes to get them move-in ready, and final cleans for new construction. We use eco-friendly cleaning products that leave your home or office fresh, clean, and safe for you, your family, pets, or coworkers. Our focus at Naturally Green is to provide excellent customer service paired with outstanding work to build a relationship of trust with you, our clients. Having served the area 4+ years, we have had many referrals and testimonials that you can access on our website at www.naturallygreencs.com. Our work sells itself, therefore we have never had any contracts even with our largest commercial accounts. Call us today for your free quote and see what makes our company stand out.
The Dover Tornadoes stay in the hunt for an East Central Ohio League division title as they pick up the victory over Zanesville 50-43. An impressive performance by Dover as the teams were tied at 38 all with 5:38 to go. Dover comes out on top, outscoring the Blue Devils 12-5 over that final 5:38. This is our Bell Stores post-game wrap-up, brought to you by the good folks at Bell Stores, with 2 new convenient locations to better serve you in Sugar Creek and Walnut Creek. Wrap up your day by stopping in at your local convenient Bell store and make sure your family is running on full. So good game by Dover. They came back like we've talked about multiple times. They were down 17-5 at the end of one period of play, and yet had the fortitude to come back and make this work for them tonight.
Well, one of the things we talked about, what adjustments coaches are going to do. And, you know, sometimes you look out and you don't see a whole lot what's going on. I mean, they're still running man-to-man and some things, but there were some subtle changes that they did in that second half for a 32-17. One is they just really out-rebounded Zanesville in the second half, and they did a great job just taking away their post offense. Bo Cook was killing them in the first half. Second half, really not a whole lot there. So some great adjustments by the coaching staff. The players executed it, and a big win for the Tornadoes.
So let's see how they did it. Let's look at our final statistics for our contest.
All right, first of all, let's take a look at the shooting percentage. You take a look at Zanesville, 16 of 36 for 44%. Not bad overall, but they were 58% at halftime. So good job by the Tornadoes picking up the defense. Tornadoes 15 of 41 for 37% as they improved in the second half. Free throws, look at the Tornadoes, 15 of 18 for 83%. A lot of those coming down the stretch. 8 of 10 by the Blue Devils for 80%. The rebounding total was huge. 26-16 in favor of the Tornadoes. A lot of that domination took place in the half because they both had 11 at halftime. Turnovers, Dover ends up with 10, but they had 7 in the first part of the game compared to 9. So stat-wise, the Tornadoes maybe not won all in the field goal percentage, but all the other areas, they're the winners.
The Tornadoes come up with the victory, and that is our Bell Stores game wrap-up, brought to you by Bell Stores, with 2 new convenient locations to better serve you in Sugar Creek and Walnut Creek. Wrap up your day by stopping in at your local convenient Bell store. Make sure your family is running on full. Our MVP tonight brought to you by McDonald's, with 9 locations to serve you in Bolivar, Strasburg, Dover, Yorksville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, Sugar Creek, and 2 locations in New Philadelphia. And our player of the game with 4 3-pointers and an all-around fine floor game, he is Micah Keith of the Dover Tornadoes. He is our McDonald's MVP. Don't forget that McDonald's has 9 locations to better serve you here in Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. That's going to do it here from Dover High School. Dover, a winner over Zanesville, 50-43. The Tornadoes improving to 18-2. Zanesville drops to 14-5. For Judd Compton and the rest of our TV2 sports team, I'm Scott Robinson saying so long, everybody.